Hello and welcome back to another episode of Nari's Fantasy Life. So, last time we did all the butterfly requests for Puerto area and are now ready to start into the next chapter because I don't want to wait again. I want to continue to the story and get to Maajik. At least, you know, for my own satisfaction. Hey Nari, what's up? So we're gonna do the bus check! Found the shipwreck treasure for 200 hearts. Oh, that's right, I didn't do this yet. I'm getting 100 hearts for every single one. Yes! I have yet to become an adept tailor. Whoops. I'll take care of that later. Maajik first! Made 10 allies, made 15 allies. So it's like 5 allies, 10 allies, 15 allies. Wow. Stayed at the inn in Porto. I still need to check if Castell has an option for that. Learned about the beauty salon, learned how to travel by airship, became an ally with Olivia. Got to know Andy better. Heard the wish of the pirates. Earned Ahab's trust via the Puerto holiday home. Wow! That was a lot. I like it. I got 2. Yeah. Do I want the bigger storage? Because that's going to be handy later. Or another pet. Bigger storage, more pet. Bigger storage, more pet. I want another pet. Yes, okay. I was trying to debate whether I wanted to, just quickly get out the Adapt Tailor really quick, but nah. We can do that later. As I've said, I want to go to Maajik now because I don't want to wait. It was hard waiting for Puerto. So it's like, let's go to Maajik now. Olivia's palace robe seemed to suit her just as well as her pirate clothes, don't you think? But a banquet lasting an entire year? I mean, how much time does he think we have to just sit around? Oh, sorry. Once I get going, I guess I can be kind of hard to stop sometimes. Hey, I was just thinking, wouldn't it be cool if one of our various dark wizards worked their powers? Oh, to see one of our various... I misread that. Dear Father, I was thinking about how heated our argument got, and I wanted to say that I'm sorry. Kind of. I've been meeting the most wonderful and interesting people. They're all so kind deep down and full of wonder and joy. And yes, full of wishes, too. Have you heard from you-know-who? I'm really worried about her. I hope she's okay. Please let me know if you hear any news from her, and I'll keep you updated on my progress down here. Who knows? Maybe we can turn all the wishes into fishes. Or into something else that can feed everyone in this world. Maggie left. Ah, yes, because chapter started.
The crowd falls silent. The letter from His Highness needs a soft touch here. You could almost eat the concentration in the air. He lines it up, and here's the swing. Bang! Morning, Pam. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. Just, here's the rest of your mail. That's funny. Read the letter in my mailbox. Will do. Letter from the King, number 4. Dear Nari, I have a task for one so brave as you yourself. Would you come and see me at the royal court? King Eric of Castell.
Another letter from King Eric, Maybe we should just move into the castle. Anyway, I really want to see if Professor Hughes has found out anything yet. Let's go!
Technically speaking, he probably hasn't had enough time to actually do any really proper research on that goddess anchor. But anyway, Tales of Lunares, Chapter 4. I'll be honest, a part of myself is kind of crying, like, why are you doing this now? There's still so much to do! But it's like, I want to go to Maajik now! I really, really do.
Nari! We've been eagerly waiting for you. Next time, please wipe the pillow marks off your face.
Wow, okay.
Oh, don't listen to Father. He's already told me that you've become his trusted go-to girl, Nari. That's great to hear. Although I don't like the way Hughes is glaring at us. Enough with the pleasantries. Nari and Butterfly, you have proven to be a dynamic duo. Oh, well, that's far too kind, Your Grace. Dynamic? Why, I've never been called that before.
That's enough. We have a matter of great importance to discuss. Allow me to explain, if you will, Your Grace. So far, we have been able to procure 2 of the 3 goddess treasures. If the information I've dug up on my research is true, there is another goddess treasure in Maajik.
Oh, Father, you can't possibly expect me to just sit back in the castle and miss that adventure.
Actually, my dear, that is exactly what I expect. Oh, come on, let me take Laura. That would have been fun.
What? Well, you said I could go on more adventures. Yes, I did, and yes, you can, and yes, you will.
But not here and not now.
Ridiculous.
Princess, your father is right to err on the side of caution here. Now, if I may continue. Maajik is a harsh land. Factor in the wild beasts and the Dark Sultan, and it is downright dangerous. This is much more dangerous than simply taking a jaunt to Puerto.
Yes, I know that. Thank you, Hughes. But Maajik is where true heroes are made. The place was created in the very heat of adventure. Does anyone want to fill us in on what you're talking about? I mean, if it's not too much. Oh, let me explain it, Professor. Maajik is famous for being the ultimate proving ground for many heroes. And this was the case with our own hero of Castell. See, it's a tradition in Castell to name a young, anonymous local as the town's ordained hero.
Really?
Castell's current hero challenged the Dark Sultan of Maajik to battle. The victor was, who was it? Daddy, do you remember who won that battle? Was it the hero of Castell or the Dark Sultan?
I think you're speaking to the hero of Castell who did that battle in the first place.
Let's just move on with the story, darling.
It matters not who won, a truce was reached.
I'm not sure many people would call that a truce. What do you mean? Castell's hero banished the Dark Sultan to the Onyx Abyss, sealing him in there forever. The people of Maajik didn't know what to do without their leader. Banishing the Dark Sultan was really a masterful move on Father's part. King Eric? Now, Laura, there's no need to rehash every moment in front of our guest subjects.
The Dark Sultan's heir has now come of the age where he will take that vacant throne. With the new Dark Sultan on the throne, I believe now is the time to seek a final resolution. Hughes, I tire of war. Like heck you do. It's not the kind of war we're thinking, though. As we will find out later. Not at all, Your Grace. I was thinking of a more diplomatic solution. But one no less dangerous. This situation is more precarious. My time is of the utmost essence here, my dynamic duo. Come now, Hughes. Do not frighten them. As king, I hereby decree that everything will be alright. I don't think it works like that, Your Grace. Delivering a request to Maajik will not be easy.
If it's so dangerous, Hughes, perhaps you would like to accompany them.
Maajik is often considered to be an archaeological paradise. I'm afraid there are pressing matters here I must attend to. I think we should leave it to these two.
Why does that not surprise me? Pack your bags, Nari. It looks like we're Maajik bound. I bet the Dark Sultan is going to have one pretty powerful wish. What was that about the Dark Sultan's wish? Oh, nothing! I was just thinking out loud about the stark bacon dish my mother used to make. Well, I'm sure it was delicious. Best of luck to you both. Please return safely.
I am not convinced this will work. However, we must try. Take this, Nari. Pray, head forth to Maajik and deliver this letter to the Dark Sultan. Make haste! In fact, make post-haste!
Was that a pun?
To his honorable Dark Sultan of Maajik. How's it going? It's King Eric of Castell. You know, the guy who banished your father. How is that old son of a gun doing anyway? The reason I'm writing this is because we believe there is an ancient treasure hidden somewhere in Maajik. I hope we may continue our truce and work together so that I may borrow this treasure. It is very important to the survival of all Riberia. Eric, King of Castell. Ugh, that letter is never going to work. Go, noble heroes, blah blah blah. Go forth and deliver that letter while I try to think of a plan B. The Dark Sultan is the most dreaded adversary. Be warned. I remember to have fun. Have fun we shall.
Wow, it sounds like so much fun, Nari. To think you get to meet the Dark Sultan himself. Brr, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. I don't need any kind of souvenir. The tale and your daring adventure will be souvenir enough.
The battle with the Great Dark Sultan of Maajik was, let's see now, over 10 years ago? I was much taller in those days. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Of course, the ancient ruins of Maajik are filled with a plethora of intriguing research subjects. Perhaps this warrants some much-needed time off. For research purposes, of course. Let's go! I am excited! I am so excited! I am so excited! Oh, that was a bad impression.
I don't mind saying I'm more than a little nervous about going to Maajik. A desert kingdom, the Dark Sultan. I mean, how much more foreboding could this place be? I overheard someone saying we could get there if we go south from West Grassy Plains. We can always check the map if we get lost.
We've actually been to the entrance, and then we got turned away because it's like, no! No entry is allowed! Take a deep breath. We're off to Maajik! Yes, we are. I always forget that there is turns in that place. Anyway, I'm gonna take beauty, so I'll see you all at the entrance of to the Maajik Desert Ruins. Ravine. It's gonna be the Desert Ravine. Anyway, bye! See you soon! Anyway, hi! Welcome back! So, south of West Grassy Plains right here. Near the archery camp. Oh, hi, Fletcher. That's right! Adept Hunter now. So you do some. And you're still snoring. Congrats on reaching Adept. Once you become an expert, I can... Are you still snoozing? Really? Ah. Anyway. Let's go into the ravine. I'm now able to go in.
I feel like things are getting a bit serious. I thought we were having fun saving Riveria and whatnot. According to the map, Maajik should be just past this ravine. Let's be careful. I hope we don't run into anybody out here in the middle of nowhere.
Alright. Uh-oh.
Nari? You did pack your best weapon, right?
I do have all of my weapons, and all of my armors.
I don't think these creatures are interested in witty banter and fair negotiations. What do you want to do?
Fight, fight! They won't give me a choice.
Got it. Do your best out there.
Let's get Beauty out of the... or... not. You leave Beauty alone!
Phew. I thought we were goners that time for sure.
Ah! Oh, come on!
Oh,
Hiya! Silence.
Hello. Thank you, Mr. Terrifying Knight. Can you understand what I'm saying? Me, butterfly?
Butterfly, don't. You're being insulting.
I don't think he speaks English.
He does. He just doesn't speak very often. He's a very silent, tall, dark, silent type.
He's so big and intimidating. There's something attractive about that. Let's see where he's going. I hope it's Maajik.
Into the... Ow! Oh, man. Well, I don't know what happened to Beauty there, but... he's ran off. Yeah, I was hoping to avoid that because it's like, your horse will buck you off if they get attacked. And then they will run off, and then they are gone. Well, not gone. You can still call on them. But it's like you have to reach a stable to do that. Anyway, I saw something interesting over here I want to defeat. That's snoozing. Ow! Okay. Actually, no. I just realized why I'm having such a hard time with this. I don't have any actual armor on. It's still hurting me hard. Damn, that was harder than I thought it would be. Anyway, I should probably keep my iron armor on. Just for this episode, because I know there's going to be some hard hitters in this one. Because I might be just a smidgen under leveled. I can't actually remember, but I might be. Anyway, hi, I want to keep you and bounty you. Maajik outskirts. Looks like we made it, Nari! Oh, sand everywhere! Maajik certainly wins the award for Dustiest Town, that's for sure. If they're giving away awards for that stuff like that. Definitely a different feel compared to Castel and Puerto. It's kinda cool! Whoa! Nari, Nari, check out the Golden Knight over there! Not him. We gotta find out what this guy's deal is. Maybe he's the hero from a distant land. I don't like him. Excuse me, sir? Your pathetic army of dark millions is no match. Sorry. It's no match for my strength, you vile sultan. Is that right? Vile? Or should I go with his title? Dark Sultan? I mean, I don't want to honor him with a title. But at the same time, I want him to know I'm talking to him. Maybe puny sultan. Oh! Sultry sultan. I don't know if that's quite what you want. Your pathetic army of minions is no match for my strength, you sultry sultan. Yeah, I like that. That's really not what you want to do it. Who is he talking to? I'm gonna ask. Who are you talking to over there? Please don't hurt me! Okay. Hi! I have no weapons. I'm defenseless, except for my sword and shield you see here. Yeah. But besides these, I am defenseless. There is no honor in slaying me. We're not slaying anyone. Relax. What are you doing over there? Why are you talking to that tree? What? I wasn't talking to a tree. That's absurd. I was just, practicing my lines. You're an actor? Are you in school in Funny Bones? No. I despise improvisation. If you wish to know who I truly am, then I shall allow you the bold gifts of truth, wisdom, and verity. For my name is the very definition of valor. I am the great hero, Magnificus. I doubt that's his real name. Oh, so you really are a hero. You're not just acting like one. You're here to take on the Dark Sultan, eh? Yes, indeed, that is the truth. And I would thank you to not say that so loudly next time. I have traveled from far to near over big mounds of time to come and fell the terrible tyrant. You don't have to whisper. Magnificus, we were on our way to see the Dark Sultan, so if you wanted to... No time for talk! I'm off to the Dark Sultan's fortress. Hop, hurrah, and here I go! I'm not totally sold on that as a party phrase, but maybe if I had a little music or something. Magnificus, I was saying maybe we could all go head to the Dark Sultan's fortress together. Oh, thank goodness! Yes, please, it would be very nice to have someone who would come with me. You two are going to make a nice name for yourselves in this hero business. So it's settled then. We'll tag along with you to the... Wait a second! Now that I think about it, it seems you two are awfully eager to ride the coattails of... I don't mean to be insinuating anything, mind you, but you know, I do have a reputation to uphold. I suppose we could all journey together as the great hero Magnificus and his two lowly squire, excuse me? A fair compromise, is it not?
Yeah, fine. Whatever you need.
Whew, I'm glad you see things my way.
Jeez, heroes can be so sensitive. Maybe it's something about putting on a suit of armor that makes them all get all delicate. You know who I bet wouldn't get all touchy in that huge night? Get all touchy is that huge knight we met earlier. The one in all black armor?
Wait a minute! A huge knight in all black armor? Are you telling me you two met the Shadow Knight Odin?
I don't know what we're telling you, but we did run into a very large knight. He showed up and took care of a pack of jackals like they were nothing. It was so impressive.
You met Odin and let me tell a tale?
You two must be charmed by the gods. Perhaps you are talismans of good fortune.
Come with me. Stay close. Remember, though, don't leave any heroic theatrics to me. Unless you can't find me or something.
Yes, Magnificus.
Why do you humor him, Butterfly? Why? Phew. You two really make it easy to have these difficult conversations. I shan't forget this. The chance to travel alongside a noble hero such as myself is indeed rare, so you shan't forget that.
Let's just let Magnificus tag along with us.
You are the one who insisted. To the Dark Zone's fortress. No, that is my line. Fine, let's just go. Why? I don't like you. You are so lame. It's like even hunting Pete's better than you. Anyway, the Port Porto episode got really, really long with me exploring, so I'll save that for next episode. Let's just get with the story and catch that bounty. But Maajik is so cool. It's like, it's all magic. Magic is everywhere.
Look at this place. This isn't what I'd imagined at all. There's nothing foreboding here. Everyone seems so happy.
Your compound eyes must be blind, Butterfly. There is no happiness here. Only misery, gloom, and general stinkiness.
Really? I don't know. All these folks look pretty happy to me.
Your naivete has bested you, my floating bug friend. Please leave the evaluations to me. For it is clear these poor citizens are under the oppressive spell of the Dark Sultan. I bow my head in woe. Oh, such woe for these poor, wretched, maltreated citizens. Just look at them. Yes, I am looking at them.
Yeah, everyone is smiling. I mean, they might just be laughing at you, but still.
Well, smiling it's a common reaction when one is under the control of an evil overlord. See how awfully the citizens of Maajik are made to suffer. They are shackled to the chains of their grins. There is but one person, and one alone, who can right these dastardly designs of deception. And that is I, Magnificus, hero of the people. Still trying that one out, but I like the sound of it. Definitely contender that one. Okay, let's go, Mr. Hero of the marginalized smilers. To the Dark Sultan's fortress. Yet again you pull from my line, Butterfly. What do I need to do around here to have my line? Anyway, bounty. I want to get rid of it. Killer Horn, that's what they're called. And Golden Sheep Fleece is what it gives me. Cool. So much to explore, but that will be next time. Let's go to the fortress. Floating houses, flying carpets. Wow! How are they doing that? Do you think this is some sort of magic trick? There is no magic, only illusions, and this is more proof of the illusion of joy to mask the wicked. So, you two, tell me, how exactly were you planning to infiltrate the Dark Sultan's fortress? Infiltrate? We were just planning to knock on the front door, or use the doorbell if they have one. The doorbell? What sort of insanity be this? One does not simply announce oneself when going to confront the Dark Sultan. There are powerful minions of evil to be dispensed with before one even reaches the Dark Sultan. First, there is he who felled 1,000 soldiers single-handed. That is Odin, the Shadow Knight. Then there is the one who commands the despicable creatures of the night, the Dark Mage Eldred. Ancient Dark Mage. Let us not forget the vile, blood-sucking abomination that is the Dark Witch Demona. I don't know about blood-sucking. And last of all is the one who commands them all, the Dark Sultan himself, Damien Hellborn. But we will take these individuals who dare obstruct us, and we will move them out of the way. Are you nervous at all, Magnificus? Nonsense! This sweat on my brow is due to the heat, not any sort of mind-numbing fear. I figured that, but just in case, we could all stick together. I think we'll be okay if we just do that. Can we please not? Really? You think so? I do. We'll even lead the way, just because, you know, a lowly squire must protect the hero. Now then, to the fortress entrance. I feel sick. There we go. Now this looks a little more dark and foreboding. Maajik Bridge. Boom. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That looks scary. Oh. It looks like my shoe's untied. You go on ahead, and I'll catch up with you. You wearing metal boots. You don't have shoelaces. Are you sure, Magnificus? Because if we go on alone, the glory will probably fall onto the lowly squires instead of where the glory should rightly fall, which is on top of a hero. Well put. Looks like your metal boots don't have any laces. Yes, I was thinking about a pair of shoes I had left at home, actually. They were untied when I left. What? You don't believe me? For shame! Who are you talking to? No one! Let's go! After all, a hero shall show no signs of delay when there is a beautiful princess waiting at the end. What? Beautiful? What? Just how every brave hero's tale ends, is it not?
Yeah, usually, but I don't think there are any princesses here in Maajik.
No princess?
Were you expecting to save a princess after you took on the Dark Sultan?
What? No, well, of course not. A true hero seeks the glory of justice, not the love of a princess. Or the soft touch or gentle cuddles at night of a princess who just accepts the hero for who he is.
Princess Laura of Castile wanted to come with us here to Maajik. Granted, her father, the king, stopped her, but maybe you two can meet.
Please don't do that to her. What do you think about that match, Nari? No! She sounds so unlike your normal princess, full of adventure.
Yeah, so let's do this, and maybe we can hook you two up later.
Oh, I don't know if I'm actually ready to meet her face to face. My shoes need, polishing. Don't do that to her, Butterfly. Do not do that to Laura. She deserves so much better. What do we have here? 2 human forms and 1 winged insect form! Ow. Speak your purpose in journeying to my master's fortress. That's the Dark Mage Eldred! Are you lost? Or perhaps you are official visitors to my master's domain. Yes, we're lost. See, we were on our way to Castile General Goods Store. Looks like we went the wrong. We have urgent business with the Dark Sultan. No, don't listen to the floating Rorschach test. She doesn't know what she's talking about. I do too. You're the one who needs to shut up. I see your cape. Does that mean you are the newest chosen hero of Castile? Of course he is. Haven't you heard of Magnificus? I don't know if she's teasing him or humoring him or what.
He's here to free everyone from the, what was it? The Sultan's dark tyranny and take on la 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 la.
Yes, I think I see what is going on here. Magnificus, you are the 10th hero to grace his lordship this month. Allow me to welcome you.
See, Magnificus, there's nothing to worry about. Now we get a taste of our Maajik hospitality.
Oh, that's what I'm afraid of. Sadly, I was not able to prepare the fortress for your unexpected arrival. However, I have more than prepared for your predictable departure. Hi? This is it then, slain by a shadow in short pants wielding a halberd. No one saunters in on off the sands and sips tea with the Dark Sultans. What fools do you take us for?
Nari, what should we do?
Bring it on. It's like if they want to fight, we can fight. Like, bring it.
That's the spirit. We're not afraid of you. Well, maybe one of us is.
Oh, oops. Weapon! Oh, I'm sorry, Magnificus. Did I seal the last hit? It would appear this unknown pair is of a higher caliber than the hero we were expecting. Very well. Perhaps these guests require a more personal touch. Enough, Eldred! Lord Damien! My lord, I was just dispensing with these traitors. See, they have come to here to raid Al Maajik and take off. You're embarrassing me, and quite frankly, you're embarrassing yourself, Eldred. I heard everything. I will take care of this personally. You needn't trouble yourself, my lord. Leave the fate of this cowardly rabble to me. The Dark Lord, he's here, he's everywhere. Oh, I'm so sorry I said all those sweet things about you. I never meant any of it. Please spare me.
Hello? Mr. Dark Sultan, sir? So, we're here on a bit of urgent business, if you have a moment.
Yes, urgent business, that's all it was. Oh, please. We have seen many heroes here of late. I am intrigued by these visitors. Let us speak of your urgent matter. What? My lord, you can't be serious. You want me to permit them to pass? Never defy my orders in front of others.
Ha! Yes! He's doing it again. What is it, Magnificus? What are you looking at? Magnificus! What are you doing?
I just remember something of great importance.
But I thought you wanted to meet the Dark Sultan. This is your big chance.
Why can't you just let me be myself? I'm not trying to pressure you to being a caterpillar, you know.
You have issues, Magnificus. Magnificent issues. Well, if you're not feeling up to it, thanks for helping us get this far. So I guess this is goodbye then.
Well, no, I mean, perhaps I'll meet you in there later once I fix my helmet's visor. It's a little wet, it seems. From all the sweat, no doubt.
Alright, let's head to Mr. Sultan's room.
Good. May he never join again. I really don't like Magnificus. I really, really don't. It would appear Lord Damien holds no ill will toward King Eric. That is most recent. Oh, I think I may have spoken to someone a little too soon. But yeah, Lord Damien doesn't really doesn't.
He just got to go inside and magical teleportation. Look over there, that must be him! I'm kind of nervous. You talk first.
I am Damien Hellborn, Dark Sultan of Maajik. Now tell me, what is your purpose here? Know this. Whether or not you leave this palace depends on your answer.
Well, you see, Your Darkness, we have something important to discuss with you.
And would this important something have to do with a letter from Castell's king? Do not bother lying to me, for I can see into your soul with my magical abilities. Rare is the sight of a butterfly blessed with speech. And you, Nari, was it? Listen well. You are now under the power of the Dark Sultan. From this point forward, I shall know who you are inside and out. I shall control your every word. And you will reside here in Maajik for the rest of your years, acting only as I command.
I don't believe it. Magnificus is right.
Just kidding.
What?
Sorry, I'm not very good at this whole evil and tyrannical Dark Sultan thing. I am the Dark Sultan, but, you know, that's just my life. You can call me Damien.
Okay, what's going on? Is this a joke?
Not at all! Welcome to Maajik. It's good to see new faces. This letter you have from King Eric, that is quite the honor.
An honor? Are you friends with King Eric?
Friends?
Yeah, you know, friends. Like comrades, buddies, pals, chums, mates, cohorts, compadres?
I am familiar with the meanings of those words, yes.
But, I mean, you do have some friends, don't you? Stop me before I say something that's gonna get us both in big trouble.
How about now? Although I have never experienced it, I am familiar with the concept of friendship in the abstract, yes. That's sad. That is just sad. Perhaps King Eric and I actually are friends, and I am simply unaware of it.
That's not quite how it works. But King Eric has been great to Nari and me. I'm sure he'd like to have you visit him in Castell.
I am deeply pleased with such a second-hand invitation. My thanks. However, as much as I would like to, I don't know if I'm ever going to get the chance to leave this palace. I've read and heard so much about all the wonderful places in Riveria. I long to see lush, beautiful landscapes and experience unique cultures all over the land. Yet I ramble. My apologies. Perhaps this will be in another life. Now let me see this letter you speak of.
Right! Let me give you the full explanation on what's happened thus far.
Handed over the letter and chit-chat, chit-chat, chit-chat.
But for some reason, he just kept pretending his armor boots had laces on them. It was weird. Oh, sorry, I was rambling. You probably knew all of this from your mind and soul reading magic or whatever it is.
Well, I must use that judiciously. The spell is quite draining, and Mother absolutely hates it when I... Never mind. I'm sorry that I only have bad news to add to this situation. We also had a Doomstone fall here recently. You have apparently also been collecting them. Although this doesn't fall under the duties of the Dark Sultan, I made an attempt to recover it myself.
Oh, really? How'd it go?
Not well. The monsters near the stone have fallen under its influence. More are being infected by the stone's energy every second. Our situation here is grave. Although it may help you, it isn't within my power to share the treasures of Maajik. You must speak to... Uh-oh.
Oh, Damien!
I knew it! You were raiding the hearts of common rabble again, weren't you? Mother, please do not insult our guests like that. They brought me a letter from the King of Castell. It says that the change in Lunares and the strange events occurring around Riveria might be... I will hear no more of this nonsense! These are wolves in sheep's clothing! Damien, you know you can't trust anyone from Castell! That insolent King Eric is responsible for banishing your father! And they are now looking for reasons to blame their problems on the people of Maajik! Mother, please, you're a little paranoid. to be fair, everyone is was kind of halfway blaming Maajik, or at least pointing fingers, but they really have nothing to do with it. Our feud with Castell was how long ago? Not long enough! I will not allow you to dishonor the memory of your father by dealing with these barbarians! Excuse me? What is the will of the fathers? Repeat it! My destiny is to pass the trial by Sultan at the age of 15 and roll on as the next Dark Sultan. He's only 15 years old? At which time, my first order of business will be to make right our humiliation at the hands of Castell. Oh, that's so good, my darling. You didn't screw up one word.
Sorry to interrupt. I know you still need to firm up your plans for destroying Castell, but right now, if we could just...
I have never seen a butterfly with such audacity. You look wonderful under glass. Won't she, my darling Damien? Yes, Mother.
What? No, you can't do that! Look, Riveria's in trouble, and if you don't put your squabbles aside...
No one is listening to you, you flying roach. Damien, what is it? I can see inside that you are nervous about the trial, but you mustn't be, my dear. You are no longer my little baby boy. You are about to turn 15 years old. Oh, so he's only 14. Wow. Baby. Baby boy. Now, Damien dear, I know you do not need your mother to tell you about your responsibilities. You are no longer a child. Stop acting like one. He is still absolutely a child. He's only 14 years old. I will leave you to deal with the memories of your guests. That was most unfortunate. I do apologize for that. That was my mother, obviously. Taking part in this trial requires that I remain sequestered from the world for a whole year.
Why is that?
That's a good question, as if I haven't grown up isolated enough. I am to remain in the depths of the ancient ruins until my Sultan training is complete. Perhaps they believe that isolation is the key to my success, but in the event that I fail the trial, I am to remain in the ruins for 3 more years to undergo basic training once more. That is horrendous. And the entire cycle begins again.
That sounds terrible! You can't let them trap you like that!
It truly was a pleasure meeting you both. Now please leave before my mother returns.
Lord Damien!
Odin! Please, enter.
Huh?
It's okay, they're friends. Please escort them out of here safely, and avoid my mother.
Isn't there anything we can do to help, Damien?
Fear not, Butterfly. I shall write a response to King Eric before the start of the trial.
Is there anything we can say that would convince you not to go through the trial?
No. Like King Eric, our time was short, but pleasant. Roast bird. You two may stay in the inn in town before you leave. I thank you both. Farewell.
Wait a second, Damien! This isn't the end, right? We'll see you again someday. After all, we're all friends now, right?
Absolutely. We are friends.
Friends, yes! So we'll see each other again.
That's a strange pair there, eh, Serby? You know what's funny, though? I forgot to use the memory erasing spell on them after they heard all about getting revenge on Castell. Me forgetting to erase a memory. Now that is very funny. Well, I think it's funny. It would be nice if someone else laughed with me so I could confirm such a statement's humor level. Nari and that talking butterfly. Perhaps I could have eventually considered them friends.
A talking butterfly? I knew it! It's gotta be her!
Back off, Pooch! I will wing you without even thinking about it. Hey, be nice. What's the matter, Serby? Where did that black butterfly come from? Yeah! That's someone special!
Hey, what do you think Demona meant when she told Damien to deal with our memories?
Fascinating. Wasn't it weird that Damien and his mom were talking about getting back to Castell right in front of us? 'Twas no mistake, Butterfly.
Who said that?
Your voice got so deep there, Nari. Say something else. That wasn't me. 'Twas I, Butterfly.
Oh my. Your voice is so strong and powerful, Mr. Grey Knight, Sir Odin.
Thank you. Just Odin.
Whatever you say, Sir Just Odin.
Odin, please. You should know that Lord Damien could have easily erased both of your memories. It appears he enjoyed your company, though, and chose not to manipulate you so. Oh, well, that was nice of him. Despite what Lady Demona may have said, Lord Damien wanted to protect the two of you. Mind-erasing magic is not a perfect science. Often the mind can encounter unintended consequences. Ouch. Thank you, Damien. Truthfully, 'tis the first time I've ever seen the young lord rebel against his mother. Regardless, he's committed to his duty to undertake the trial. Lord Damien is bound by filial piety. Please ignore the phone calls ringing.
What's that?
The young master feels duty-bound to respect the wishes of his mother. Lord Damien is preparing for the worst. My lord just relieved me of my duties, actually.
What? Why would he do that?
He knows he would be gone for a long time at best, and perhaps for a very long time at worst. Lord Damien shoved a knapsack in my hand, saying, "Drop the helmet, travel the world, and be free." He ordered me to leave before Lady Demona began issuing me orders. So he relieved you
of duty so you can experience the world while he's undergoing the trial? Wow.
Indeed. Lord Damien's kindness knows no bounds. However, I find myself rather conflicted.
What's the conflict? Did she armor find something you want to do with your life?
You make it sound so simple, Butterfly. If I felt pleasure, I would say this was an experience where that feeling occurred. You may rest at the Maajik Inn. Please take advantage of that. I bid you farewell.
Bye. Nari, I feel there's more going on here than meets the compound eye. Let's stay here for the night. I need some time to cook up a plan. I think Damien needs our help. He does. Plus, I'm not leaving here without knowing where we can find the next goddess treasure. But yeah! Damien's had a bit rough. His mother is a bit of a bee. Okay, where is the inn again? Oh, right there. Fine. Hey there, girlie. You looking during a bit of dosh? I'm heading out on a treasure hunt soon, but I want to be prepared. You never know what's out there. I'm talking beasts in that elk. Growly monsters and creepy things with giant teeth. No good at all. I figure 3 superior high HP potions should keep me safe while I'm out in the wild, wild world. But I'm no alchemist, so I got no idea how to brew those things up. If you can fetch me 3 bottles, I'll give you 3 star clusters and 200 dosh. Fair trade? Fair trade indeed. I like those star clusters. I want them. I've got a feeling you and I are going to get along like 2 peas in a pod, girlie. Now get to work. Cautious adventuring. Anyway. Maajik Inn. Ah, welcome, welcome. You must be Nari. I received word from the Dark Sultan that 2 important guests would be arriving soon. Yes, Lord Damien told us this would be a good place to rest for the night.
Oh my, you're on first name basis, are you?
Well, yeah, I guess we are.
Oh, that should not surprise me. The Sultan is quite a down-to-earth soul. You didn't hear this from me. The Sultan actually sneaks out of the fortress to this part of town on occasion to meet with his people. He is quite a personable and kind sort when one gets to know him. Such a shame he must live so isolated a life.
It sounds like we're not the only ones who would be sad to see Lord Damien go.
Huh? Where is he going? Oh, well, it is not my place to question. Official Dark Sultan business, I'm sure.
Let's get some rest, Nari. I want to get up early and catch Damien tomorrow before he embarks on his trial. I still think maybe we can help him somehow. But if not, we can still say goodbye. I mean, we're his friends now, right? We can at least show him what that means.
Yeah.
Stayed at the end of now, Maajik.
Alright. Now question is, where's Damien? Oh boy. Halt there, squires!
How is it that the two of you still live? I thought for certain you would be finished. The only thing finished is Lord Damien's freedom.
The Dark Sultan's freedom? Well, I suppose one could look at it that way. So you're aware of what's happened here?
What are you talking about?
Oh ho ho! So you don't know? No.
Rhyming! What do you think of that art? Being Riveria's rhyming hero could really set me apart. And now with an empty fortress, this is my chance for vengeance! I'm still working on some of the rhymes, obviously. Magnificus, what are you talking about? Why is the fortress empty?
This morning I picked up quite a tasty bit of information that all officials left the fortress. They were all headed to the Iridian Desert.
They must be starting the trial already, Nari! We need to get to the Iridian Desert!
Wait 1 moment! I order you squires to help me storm the fortress like heck we will.
This might be our last chance to see Lord Damien, Nari.
Well, if you're just going to... Oh, sorry, that was probably Butterfly who said that. Well, if you're just going to ignore me, you can at least let me lead you squires to the Iridian Desert. I'd really rather you didn't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I really don't like Magnificus. Anyway. Hi, lots of people. And you, I've recognized, but I'll speak to you later. We got no time!
Now then, Damien's waiting. Off you go to your year-long trial.
As you wish, Mother.
No!
Good luck, young one.
The sand just goes on forever.
This desert is swarming with beasts even more terrifying than a horde of Maginites.
How are we going to track down Lord Damien?
Our adversary is indeed out there somewhere, Butterfly. We can pounce on him unawares.
Nari, we've got to hurry.
Let us ambush the enemy and dispatch him like a sea anemone. How about you just shut up? Anyway, there is a bit of a trail here, so there we go.
It's a Shadow Knight. Don't move. Maybe he won't see you.
That's really... He's not blind.
Oh Odin! A pleasure to see you again!
Stop provoking him!
You are well met as well, Butterfly.
Ah! We're doomed! Doomed! Your squire's distracted while I run away.
Silence, overly shiny knight! You are on sacred ground. Sir Odin, may we dispatch this coward with a display of reasonable weaponry expertise.
Odin, why are you still here? I thought you were going to travel the world. You know, see the ocean, climb a mountain. Damien gave you your freedom.
Yes, my freedom.
You don't want to waste this chance to be able to achieve what it is you truly want in life, right?
What is freedom if it is not exercise?
Now that you're free to choose, what do you want to do? I need some theme music here.
What do I want to do? If these guys are bothering you with existential nonsense, please let us deal with them, Odin. The only nonsense I hear is that familiar tone you are taking with me, Maajik Knight. I know not what I want, Butterfly. I do not believe in the capacity for dwelling on such frivolous things as what I want. But I do know there is one thing in the world that is irreplaceable to me. I did not know how to tell this to Lord Damien when he excused me from his service. The thing in this world that is most sacred and valuable thing that cannot be replaced is Lord Damien himself. If I could do one thing, it would be to go serve him in the trial. But Sir Odin, you can't do that. You have a job here. What would be the worst that could happen? I would be dismissed from my post a second time?
Good on you, Odin.
That was crazy.
With Odin out of the picture, we have outnumbered these fiends 3-2. Let us carry out our vengeance just like we had previously mentioned. Who's with me? If you're with me, Squire, strike first and I'll follow. Nari, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes.
Let's go.
Good.
What are you squires doing? I command you to not leave me here alone with these Maajik Knights.
Sorry, Magnificus. Everybody has to bend for the Celsius at some point. Good luck!
Bye. Oh no. My good Maajik Knights, no, I'm sure we can work this out. No. I have a great idea. How about we all storm the fortress now that it's completely unguarded? I guess this place is actually your home, isn't it? So I don't think that's going to work. Uh-oh. What's this? A black butterfly came to ambush the Great Magnificus. Hold there! I knew it. What does Yulia think she's doing? You look like you'll just fine, Goldie. I'll do just fine for what? What do you want me to do with me, Butterfly? Mr. Maajik Knight, sir, perhaps the two of you could be my new squires. My first order is to protect me from the aggressions of this butterfly. Its advances can only be taken as combative and threatening. Wait. Am I really scared of this little laughing insect? You little snooty butterfly are speaking to the Great Magnificus. You may take your threats elsewhere, lest you endanger the safety of your own welfare. That was a long way to go for some wordplay. But I made it rhyme!
I bet that armor is about as fake as your knighthood.
Well, that is just, you are one exceedingly rude butterfly, I must say.
Whatever. Stop yapping and just open that blank slate of a mind you've got there. Uh-oh, what are you doing?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh dear. Yeah, we'll get properly introduced to her later. And yes, she does have a very strong connection to Butterfly.
Odin, wait!
What are you two doing here? This is no place for foreign interlopers. You are putting both yourself and Damien's trial in danger. You must leave immediately.
No way! We're Damien's friends too, and if you're going to help him, we're going to help you.
You speak much of this friends thing. Well, it's just as well. I don't think you can leave now anyway. Our only option is to complete the trial successfully, lest we spend another 3 years trapped here.
Well, we better find Damien. Let's go.
Odin has joined our party! Yes! And like, just look. Okay, so, as a quick recap, my own level is like 27. He is 32, 246 HP, 118 attack, 159 defense. Magic attack is 96 and magic defense is 102. He's level 32 and it's like Odin is so goddamn strong. A stoic and stalwart captain of the Magic Knights. He's actually quite shy and sensitive underneath. He is. But I am so happy. Anyway, I just want to get rid of that new thing. Anyway, yay! I didn't get rid of it. That's right, I have two. Anyway, yes, we cannot go further. Invisible wall blocks our path. Oh, I thought never mind. I was thinking examination, but nope, nothing optured. Hi! I didn't realize Demona had joined. I can't do it. I can't do it. Nope. Not that long.
That didn't sound good.
Uh-oh. Mother! Just back away slowly. Look at the ground. Don't make eye contact with it. Oh, I can't move. Damien, help me! That's a very big shadow monster. It's the Lord of the Dead. That is the Dark Soul's most powerful servant. But it now lives in some sort of shadow. What has happened here? Damien, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if I pushed you to this. Please forgive me. Just hold still, Mother. If it is a fight you seek, you wretched servant of darkness, then face me! Leave the boy alone! Let us put those fangs of yours to the test. You may find that you have bitten off more than you could chew. Odin, what are you doing here?
Hey, Nari, that's a shadow monster, isn't it? Wait a second, Nari, one more move and we're goners.
What are you two? What's going on here? What is the meaning of this? This is my trial of affair, not some carnival for your amusement. Lord Damien, we have come to serve you. Odin, these travelers certainly did not come here willingly, and they put themselves at great risk too. We absolutely did come willingly, thank you very much. We all ventured here of our own volition, my lord. But why? Why would you do that? Because we are your friends, my lord. I think I said that correctly. Damien, quickly! I'm feeling pain. That is a very big, scary roar. Mother! Gather yourself quickly. I shall prove my worth as the Dark Soul. I will get you out of here alive. Wait until it is focused on me.
Where's the Doomstone? There has to be one around here somewhere. We have to find it.
Are you kidding me? You can't see what's right in front of you.
That voice.
Can't say I'm surprised. Looks like I have to bail you out yet again.
Come on, big boy, cough it up.
It ate the Doomstone. Ah!
The Doomstone? That beast must have eaten it. Okay, Nari, you know what to do. Smash that Doomstone to smithereens.
Mother, go now! Quickly, my lady. We shall deal with this beast.
Damien has joined our party. Yay! Let's look at his stats really quick. So again, my level is like 27. And Damien is 32. I'm Maajik Dark Soul, and each year droves of would-be heroes attempt to assassinate him. That's actually really, really sad. 198 HP, 82 attack, 131 defense, 114 magic attack. He is such a powerful sorcerer. And magic defense is 139. Anyway. So happy to have them on my team. Let's take care of this thing. Ah! Okay. Yeah, we're nowhere near Lord of the Dead levels. Let's just deal with this. Ow. Calm down. But oh my god, 0 and 1 damage. Even Odin was only doing 0 and 1 damage. That's scary. Mother, are you alright? Yes, Damien, thank you. Oh, I'm fine. Lord of the Dead still looks very scary. But... yeah. Ah! Run! Relax, Butterfly. This is the natural form of the Lord of the Dead. All is normal. We will have to fight and defeat it at some point. Just spoiler warning right there.
Oh, of course. I knew that. As you see, the Doomstone is capable of taking a creature who is so full of natural beauty and turning it into a dark, dangerous beast. Totally unlike this wonderful creature here.
Hi! You look strangely familiar, yet not. Oh, this is the perfect size. Who are you? Identify yourself. Noelia! What are you doing here? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I've just made a habit of following you when you're up to something. Naive little Yulia. Someday you'll figure it all out. Until then, don't mind me. I just came to get my hands on this Doomstone here. I said on this Doomstone here. That's your cue, hero boy. Step to it. I don't have all day. Magnificus? Commencing Doomstone retrieval. Shush. I'm not paying you to talk. I'm not paying you at all, in fact. As you command, princess. His just thinks I'm a princess. I didn't even tell him that. That's a pretty strong mind control spell. Noelia, what do you want with that stone? Oh, well, aren't we all just little Miss Nosy Pants? I've got my reasons, don't you worry. Let's go, Goldie. Thanks for the laugh, kids. Toodles! Who was that girl? I'm sorry, Lord Damien. Her name is Noelia. What business does she have here? She has run off with the Doomstone. Yes, this is quite concerning. Mother, are you okay? No need to worry. I'm just a bit shaken up, that's all. Perhaps I underestimated the gravity of these stones. This may necessitate further research. Already working on it. Regardless, since you have freed the Lord of the Dead, it is yours to command. I fear you will need its power. Although you still must seek final validation from the former Sultan, your father. Isn't Mr. Old Sultan, like, banished to some banished place? How is Damien supposed to find him? Why am I even speaking to a butterfly who knows nothing of our ancient customs? Ancient customs? He only got banished 10 years ago. It's like, I'm pretty sure things were a little different for the other sultans. Damien, you must prepare yourself to recite the oath that will free the former sultan. Oh, how long it has been since I've heard his dark, brooding voice. Just thinking about it makes me... Oh, it's all too much sometimes. Damien, I miss your father so. Mother, please don't cry. I know what I have to do. We work so hard all our lives to hide what it is we truly want. Are we happy being the person that such effort transforms us into? I apologize, my son.
I don't know what came over me. I was weakened by our encounter. Let us be off to the trial chamber. I vow to do all that is within my power, not for my sake, but rather for my mother's. I thank you two for your help. I wish I could help you further on your journey.
We're coming with you, Damien. Anyway, yes. This thing is very big and scary and powerful and yikes. I'm not looking forward to having to fight it at some point. Anyway, hi, yes, look at the statue that the former Sultan got turned into. Behold, Damien! This statue was built to honor your father, the former Dark Sultan.
That is one mean-looking statue. I'm sensing something very powerful coming from within that thing. I'd step a couple steps back if I were you.
Now, Damien, recite the oath. Of course, the oath. Let's see. Dark Sultans don't hesitate, darling. Hurry up and express your utmost desire to rule.
My utmost desire to rule. Right. I actually can't remember the oath. My mind has gone blank. Do not worry, my lord. I shall help you. Odin. Thanks, but I think I need some more time. I, Damien Hellborn, hereby claim my rightful seat as Dark Sultan.
I, Damien Hellborn, hereby claim my rightful seat as Dark Sultan.
I vow to exact vengeance on Pong Castel, in the name of my father, the former Dark Sultan.
I vow to exact vengeance upon Castel. What's the matter, child? Finish it! In the name of my father, the former Dark Sultan. In the name of my father, the former Dark Sultan.
Heed my words, Dark Sultan, and transfer thy dark spirit upon this stone visage.
Did y'all just see it wiggle? Heed my words, Dark Sultan, and transfer the dark spirit. Wait, what was that? Did you see that? Do not mock the ritual, Damien. You must finish. The statue just moved. Am I the only one who saw it? You're not. Don't be ridiculous, Damien. It did no such thing. It just did it again.
I think I saw something too.
Uh-oh. I don't see how this could be good.
Thou who seekest the throne.
That voice!
My former lordship!
How dare you just come in with your booming voice after all this time without even a word to me?
I've been a little busy trapped in the statue, sweet pea. I'm sorry. Can we talk about this later? Listen well, thou, my son who seekest thy throness of the Dark Sultan Asht. I've always been terrible at talking like this. Look, Damien, I heard that weak excuse for an oath, and it just doesn't sound like you want it. And that's fine. But I don't want you doing this unless you're certain it's what you want to do. You need not say anything, but I must validate that your intentions are true. Let's discuss this further.
The Dark Sultan seems like he'd be a really good therapist, don't you think?
Shush, Butterfly! I sense great reluctance in your heart regarding the declaration of vengeance upon Castel. I am greatly interested in why that is. Come, my son. You can tell me anything. I am a statue of your father.
This is... What is this? This isn't part of the trial. You're just trying to confuse me.
Silence, child! Now tell me what it is truly in your heart. If you can successfully convey these emotions to a statue, you shall have earned the official title of Dark Sultan, ruler of Maajik.
What is in Damien's heart? You mean...
Nari, it does little, but I apologize on behalf of Maajik for our aggression toward Castell. Our lands should not be fighting each other. But I see no way out of this. It will take time for such epic wounds to heal, my lord. It is not as simple as repairing a broken statue.
Damien just got an idea.
Yeah, it seems that egos are much more brittle and fussy than statues. What do you think, Damien?
I think Odin here has shown me the way to express what is truly in my heart.
Ha! I was hoping you'd say that.
Given all that has transpired, I dare say that to convey what I truly wish. I do not believe my heart would be sufficient. It will take my head, and the totality of my powers, as well as yours, Nari. I wish to end this silly feud between the kingdoms. Will you help me do this?
Indeed. That's the spirit, Nari.
You have my thanks, Nari. Now, shall we?
Damien has joined our party once again. Odin has left our party. Anyway, chest! I'm not doing anything until I get these chests. Oh, I am so happy that I have that. Attack upgrade stone. Anyway, Odin, what do you say?
I don't think it works like that, Your Grace. Delivering a request to Maajik will not be easy.
Oh my sweet darling Damien. It was important to me that Damien got that final hit in. No! What have you done? He's gone. He's truly gone forever. No, he's not. There he is, the Dark Sultan.
Oh man, that's gonna leave a mark.
I think it already has. You're kind of missing something there, Elder Dark Sultan.
Well done, Damien. Your courage to enact your true wish upon the altar freed me from my prison. You have proved the power of your heart to be strong and true, Dark Sultan. Why is everyone just staring? Oh, my legs? Yeah, that is weird, isn't it? Those should come back soon.
Do you mean to tell me you were just hiding inside that stupid statue all this time?
I don't want to call it hiding, my little kumquat. It's not like I put myself there willingly. Look, can we please not fight in front of the boy? I'm tired. I just got out of a mystical imprisonment.
I cannot believe that you've been alive this entire time.
Can we just be happy about something for 1 second before we overanalyze the entire situation?
Yikes. Looks like the former Sultan might want to see about getting imprisoned again.
No, my little flapping friend. I wouldn't wish that sort of thing upon my worst enemy. Well, maybe King Eric, just so he could get a taste of how it feels. Lucky for him, I've had a lot of time to think. You'd be surprised how being a statue changes your views. I advise that the vendetta against Castell and his people be erased, Dark Sultan. You may do as you wish, but that is my counsel.
Very good counsel indeed.
Now, if you don't mind me saying so, I just really want to get out of this nasty chamber. I hope I remember how to do this. Everyone, to the oasis!
Nice, big giant teleportation spell. And it's such a pretty oasis. Whoa, that is amazing. Can you teach us how to do that?
This is the Spirit Oasis. But I thought only the Dark Sultan could ever set foot here. You are indeed wise beyond your years, young Dark Sultan. But today is a special day, so why not set aside that rule for a bit? Daddy still holds some sway here. Your former Dark Sultanish!
Eldred, you're awake!
Seems my working skills were stronger than I thought. I didn't mean to bring Eldred here. What is going on? 1 second, I'm sleeping outside the fortress, and the next I'm sleeping... Just relax and go back to your snooze, Eldred. So, Damien, tell me what you know of King Eric.
I understand he is known as a wise and popular ruler among the citizens of Castell.
Yes, that's all fine and dandy, but what of his stature?
No one doubts he is an honorable man and known to be so throughout the land.
No, I mean, like, his height.
Yeah. Oh, this part's funny.
Why do you care about that?
Well, trapping me in that statue was all King Eric's doing, after all. It was a good move, I must say. I was just wondering if he had found a way to counteract my regal imp spell yet.
And there we go! The Dark Sultan is the one who made King Eric teeny tiny.
My mistake wasn't going first. Whenever you go first, you're at a disadvantage, I think.
And there's the war. Can y'all guess?
But if he's still child-sized, perhaps we could up the stakes by transforming into a little foul play. What do you think, my young Dark Sultan?
Wait, Father, you're making it sound like this is all one big game you two play. It's absolutely a game. It's a prank war!
This is no game! My stink bomb explosion will be told for generations in Castell. Poems were written of that day. It was only trumped by King Eric's resourcefulness in crafting a snapdragon-sized whoopee cushion that... Enough! That's it! That is it! I am sick and tired of you little boys playing at these games! What is it, my little snuggle muffin? Don't you snuggle muffin me! I can't believe this is all part of your dumb little prank battle! Do you have any idea what you put me through? My sweet crumbly peanut bear, please remember your blood pressure. You remember my blood pressure, because that's all you'll have of me from now on. You can't talk to me like that, I am the Dark Sultan.
Actually, you're the former. Damien here is the Dark Sultan.
Thanks for reminding him, Butterfly. I think he's gonna need some time to get used to that. Lord Damien, perhaps we should go. Are you kidding? They can't tell me what to do now. I'm staying for this. How could you be so careless and insensitive? I thought you were getting better at this. You almost put 2 lands at war. You know very well how reckless such unnecessary magic can be. What have we taught our own son? Yeah, okay, I was right. Alright, I was stupid. I'm sorry. Can we just get over this? I need a shower and a cold. I want everyone in the kingdom to know what a fool the man I married is. This is quite the example to set for our son on his first day as Dark Sultan. What are we going to tell our friends? Oh, sorry, apparently he was alive in a statue all this time. Look, my delicate piece of day-old bread, banana bread. Your major point. I'm sorry.
You're getting a little too far-fetched with those nicknames there, Dark Sultan. I don't know if that one's actually a compliment.
Truly, I am. You had better believe you're sorry. Your need to engage in these juvenile acts of trickery nearly destroyed your family. I'm so glad you're no longer the Dark Sultan. There are going to be some changes in our home.
Lady Demona, I believe this may all prove to be for the best, now that he is no longer Dark Sultan. Our former lord will, no doubt, be much more dedicated father and husband. Is that what you see, Eldred? Oh, how can I trust you? You sleep through your own funeral. That's sort of the point, isn't it? Then again, it'd be kind of funny if he slept so hard and so long that people thought he was dead, and then suddenly he woke up. That would be funny.
is a second chance at reuniting your family and having that family life you've wanted. Perhaps now, relieved of my service to your husband, I too can have a second chance. Perhaps I may now be relieved of my Dark Mage title. You wish to step down from your position, Eldred? Oh, Dark Sultan, if you only knew the taunts I endure walking through the streets of Maajik. The children chanted me, Dark Mage, 30 shorts and ever age. Tragic. So, my unsweetened bowl of muesli, I swear to you that Eldred has the right of things here. About me being a better husband. I don't know what he's talking about with the children chanting at him. Dark Mage, your beard is long and it's stinky too. Doesn't even rhyme, so I don't know why that one got so popular. Father, back to this whole regal imp spell you put on King Eric.
You may rest easy, Lord Damien. I do believe the king took a liking to his current stature. Many of the ladies in court believe his size to be cute, or so I'm told.
The lucky son of a gun.
What did you say?
I said, come on, let's get out of here, hon. You know, like, let's go and cuddle somewhere.
I hate to interrupt all of these deep philosophical examinations, but has Lord Damien passed the trial or what?
Well, he would pass if our former lordship were not present. Damien needs space for that final validation. I can tell when I'm not wanted.
No, it's just, you're a bit of an imposing floating figure. You kind of take over a room, so to speak.
There can only be one Dark Sultan, I suppose.
Father, before you go, I have a favor to ask of you. It is something that has been weighing on me, but I will not go against your wishes in this matter. I can already read what is in your heart, my son. It's Eric's letter, correct? Son, you are the Dark Sultan of Maajik now. I give your decision my blessing. Thank you so much, Father. Well then, I shall leave you to catch up with Mother. It sounds like the two of you have plenty to, talk over. Are you sure you don't need me for anything else? I mean, I do know quite a bit about this whole Dark.
Oh, stop your blubbering. I'm not mad at you anymore. I've said my piece. If I were still mad at you, you wouldn't be floating above the ground, I can tell you that much.
What's this? Odin has found his laugh. Well, this is quite a special day all around.
Dark Mage, your armpits smell like burning sage. That's the one they always say.
I didn't think anyone else could smell that, though.
We shall deal with your issues later, Eldred. Right now, I would like to say something. Nari, Butterfly, for my first official action as Dark Sultan of Maajik, I present you with a gift. A gift for the admirable service, bravery, and friendship you have shown to Maajik. A gift that I don't have on me right now. Meet me outside the gates of Maajik, and we'll finish this up there.
The feud between Castel and Maajik began as a debate on magic and swordsmanship. The argument over which was the dominant art escalated, and well, the rest is history, as they say.
Boy, am I in trouble tonight.
Yeah, you are.
Someone's in the doghouse for a very long time.
There are no tears behind my veil, I can assure you.
I'm pretty sure there are. But yeah, this is where we'll be able to speak to the Dark Sultan whenever we want. Alright, now to go get our gift from Damien. And then end this episode, because it actually got on a very, very long time. There we go.
This is the goddess treasure entrusted to the sultans of Maajik. Please guard it with your life.
The goddess compass. That thing looks pretty.
We all share this world, and if the citizens of Maajik can help to protect it, we shall do so.
Those are wise words, Lord Damien.
Tell King Eric that he has no greater ally than the Dark Sultan of Maajik.
Yes, sir.
Obtain Damien's letter.
A very purple hint.
My lady, this seems to be an auspicious day in the history of Maajik. What of that letter?
We shall happily deliver this letter, Lord Damien, Dark Sultan, sir.
Eldred, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, my lady, I believe those may very well be the contents of his lordship's letter.
Well, shall we be off then? Magnificus, are you okay?
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Can a coward just whoop around in peace? We're just tying up some loose ends. How are you feeling? Looks like you're in better shape than the last time we saw you. Noelia was having her way with you.
It might be pronounced Nolia, but I've always pronounced it Noelia. I woke up in the middle of the Iridium Desert. I have no idea how I got there. My helmet was full of sand, my head aches, my body is so sore. What happened? All I have is this hazy image of the most beautiful princess in the world. At least I think she was a princess.
Ah, typical Noelia.
Nari, Butterfly, before we part ways, I would like to express my gratitude to you. I owe you a great debt. You made me examine my true desires, and I thank you for that.
Oh, no problem, Odin. We'd do anything for you.
Someone very much has a crush.
Besides, we're the ones who should be thanking all of you. It's been quite a ride. Alright, Nari, let's get the goddess compass back to Castell. The fate of Reveria depends on us.
I hope we may meet again.
Of course we will. That's what friends do.
In that case, you two are welcome in Maajik anytime. You are official allies to this land.
What is this talk of friendship with the Dark Sultan?
It seems your friend Magnificus will still need to learn the value of an inner monologue. He's not my friend. Nari, Butterfly, I wish you safe travels. I will not forget what you have taught me. My mother is thankful to you as well, even though she may not know it yet. And my father will thank you, I'm sure, once he's allowed to leave the fortress. Until we meet again. You have my thanks, Nari. Remember, you two are always welcome here in Maajik, not just as guests, but as my friends.
You two have defended that vile lot? Then what purpose is there for me? Without villains, there can be no hero. I'll be nothing more than a man in gaudy armor.
You are a man in gaudy armor.
The fall of Reveria belongs to the Dark Sultan, not some cheap-looking stones falling from the sky. While Lady Demora may not have said it, she is most grateful for your assistance. My apologies, I do not mean to keep you. Would you like to head back to Castell? Yes, please. King Eric! I have some stuff for you. Ah, Nari! You have finally arrived! We were beginning to wonder if you turned traitor on us. Daddy, stop! Nari! Did you read the Dark Sultan? I want to hear all about the fierce battle. Not with the Dark Sultan, but there was a fierce battle for sure. Yes, the battle was fierce. Very fierce. The kind of battle that's difficult to talk about afterward. Butterfly, it's okay. We're here for you. If anyone knows the trials of conflict with Maajik, it's me. It takes a big man to a big man to overcome the pain. A big man? Like, you mean a tall one? Now I hear was quite the heroine back there. I see you return with something for us. Yes! A change of subject! Great! Handed over the goddess compass. Tell me all about how you defeated Dark Sultan. Did you use magic or swords? Or just your wits? Well, we defeated him by, well, how do I say this? By becoming good friends with him. You became friends? With the Dark Sultan? We sure did, and boy are my arms tired, well, anyway, he gave us this letter. Handed over Damien's letter. To the Honorable King of Castell. Castell and Maajik are two sides of the same coin. I entrust you with the goddess compass so that our relationship may grow in the coming years. Sincerely, Dark Sultan Damien Hellborn. P.S. My father is hatching a new prank as you read this. So it would appear my old rival has made a triumphant return from his stony prison. I wonder what my next move in this game of pranks shall be. Oh my god. What did you say, father? Nothing, dear, nothing. Oh, I wish Ophelia was here to hear that. I am most grateful for your efforts. You successfully retrieved the treasure, and in doing so, erased any animosity between our two lands. Your diplomatic strengths have not gone unnoticed. We may have further use of you in this time of peril. Oh, wait, that was the minister speaking. Whoops. Your treasure hunting skills have not gone unnoticed either. Yes, we may still require your services. Hughes, take the goddess compass and glean what you can from it. Report back to us immediately. You may leave it to me, your highness. I will begin examining it right away. Excellent, Hughes. Exceptional work, Nari. You as well, Butterfly. The two of you have earned a fine rest. Here is your reward for a job well done. My staff has also prepared a trog of sugar water for you. 10,000 dosh! Thank you! I needed that! Thank you, your majesty! The bounds of your generosity stretch far too... Don't worry, I shall summon you both back here once Hughes has finished his investigation. We're not out of the woods yet. Nari, let's go see what Pam is up to. I want to fill her in on what happened. Father seems inexplicably pleased. I can't tell if the Dark Sultan is a good guy or bad guy anymore. Most excellent work, Nari. I recommend getting some rest today.
Do you know how the Doomstones came to be known as such? Originally, it was mistaken for an onyx gem, no doubt because of its color. That name since fell out of use. What was left was the name we now use today. Well, at least that is one possible explanation.
Could it be?
Hastone and Maajik united at last? You two never cease to amaze.
Okay, thoughts into my head. I kind of want to see if Ophelia has anything else different to say.
I had the pleasure of meeting Elise on several occasions. She was both brave and beautiful. Ah, okay. Rosemary, hi, what do you want? I've got a request for you if you think you can handle it. Shouldn't be too tough. Princess Laura has never had grassland grapes before. Can you believe it? What's the point of being a princess if you can't eat grapes all the time? No point at all. You can buy them at the Traveler's Oasis in the West Grassy Plains, but I can't get away from just now. If you bring me 3 bunches of grassland grapes, I'll give you superior apple juice and 200 dosh. Sure, easy enough. Those grassland grapes are for the princess, so please be careful not to squash them. No princess should have to eat squashed grapes. Princess and the grapes. Okay. Thank you. Or, well... No, I guess I should say you're welcome. Anyway, on to Pam. Look who the butterfly dragged in! Welcome back! I heard you two ventured off to Maajik. You had me absolutely sick with worry! You look okay. That nasty old Dark Sultan didn't hurt you, did he? Oh, we're great! The Dark Sultan is quite a great fellow, actually. Oh my, I would have never thought! Well, you learn something new each and every day. We have so much to tell you, but I'm starting to run low on steam here. Oh my, yes, you two need a rest. Yes, we do. Because Tales of Lunares Chapter 4 is complete. It's got a very long... level 28! Yay! Uh-oh.
Nice sentence here. Teeny bit. Super nice sentence here.
Oh, great spirit, please calm yourself. Although the forest spirits grow restless, we must not rush to judgment on these humans.
Do you have any siblings, Pam? I do. I have 3 sisters. How about you? I have a younger sister. A twin, actually. But we don't really see each other very much. A twin sister, you say? My oh my, how interesting. Yeah, I don't know if interesting is quite the right word.
I just bet your twin sister must be the sweetest little thing.
What makes you say that? Well, if she's anything like you, I bet she's looking up at the sky right now thinking about her sister too. Yeah, I bet she is. That's what I'm worried about. Oh, don't worry, Butterfly. Things will be fine.
Anyway, yes, save. And level up! I want to get that now.
Yay! And... Huh.
Anyway, quick. So, anyway, that's Tales of Lunares Chapter 3. Chapter 4. Why am I constantly saying Chapter 3? Anyway, butterfly request, but that's gonna be for next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye now.